good news with Rod Stewart coming to Greenhous Meadow.
Yeah, no, obviously since I've come here a year ago, supporters have always been, a lot of people have said to me, can we get another concert, can we get another concert? I remember being on Radio Shropshire after being in post about 2 weeks and somebody phoning up and asking me, have you got a concert yet? So obviously there was great success with the Elton John concert, and we were very, very keen to try and do something again, but we've only got a window of a certain number of weeks that perhaps we could do that. And obviously Rod Stewart works out really well for everybody. He's a showman. It works out well because it's the 7th of June, and by all accounts I've spoken to Inverness, Caledonian Thistle and Kilmarnock Football Club, who both had Rod Stewart concerts last year, and both have spoken very, very highly of the actual show that he puts on. So it's been great. I mean, I've seen the photos of Elton John, and I think it'll be great for not just Shrewsbury, but I think it'll be great for Shropshire, good for the local economy, and hopefully people will realise this is again something that Shrewsbury Town are bringing to the county as well as a local hub. That with the potential of 20,000 people being here for a Rod Stewart concert, people will be coming from all over, hopefully stay in the town or round about and spend money in the local economy. So there's a benefit to not just the football club, but also to the county and the council as well.
I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? It raises the profile of the club, the town and the county around the world.
Well, we actually are very well positioned. I know people tend to think we're a bit out in the way, but we are actually only, an hour from Birmingham, an hour from Manchester, an hour from Liverpool. So for a concert venue, this is actually a very good position. You know, we've got the town itself with 75,000 people. We've got the county with, 250? Yet we've got these big cities within an hour's travelling commute as well. So I think we're in a really good position. To be fair, the company, Jane Bebb, our club secretary's worked really hard to make sure that to try and push the concert to get it in the first place. But the company are now really keen to do more potentially there if we can make a success of this one. The configuration will be different from what the Elton John concert was, with the stage will be in the west stand. But the feeling is they can get 20,000 people here, or just under 20,000 people. So we hopefully that it's well received and we get a good response, and it's a sellout.
That's the important thing for the club, though, isn't it? Making relationships with production companies who put on events like this.
Well, absolutely. If we can make a success of this, then they obviously deal with a number of other artists as well, and if we can make a success of it and work well together, and they get it works out well for them, then they'll come back. They'll bring other artists, which hopefully we can benefit not just the people of Shropshire, but again they get back to the economy again. It works well for a lot of football clubs to have have concerts because of the numbers they can actually get in, not just the seats, but because of the pitch as well. But it is a bit of a timing issue as well, and as I say, there only is a window you can get it. The ground staff will probably not very happy with the concert, but I think with the way the timing works, it still gives us 4 to 6 weeks to relay the pitch after it's over.
And such a good Scottish legend coming to the Greenhous Meadow.
He claims to be Scottish. His father was Scottish and his mother was English, but he claims to be very much. He was born in somewhere in England anyway. But we'll take anybody. As Scots, the Scottish national team, most of the guys are actually born in England anyway. So he's a proud Scot. Declares himself as a proud Scot. Big Celtic supporter, unfortunately. So it's just one of those things. Came to a game at St Mirren once, and to be honest, was very open about getting photographs with all the staff, and seemed like a good time, and he's quite a character if anybody's watched the recent Scottish Cup draw.